Hello everyone, glad to have you with me. CK Much here, back at it again with King Tywin of the Iron Throne. I never get tired of saying that. And I think we are here at the very end of Tywin's life, but we will see. I have lost most of my illnesses, fortunately, but I am still incapable, and my daughter and Master of Laws, Princess Marcella, who is matrilineally married to never mind. To the father of the current Lord Paramount of the Stormlands. Never mind. I forgot that I had, yes, in the last few episodes, we have put Leo Lannister on the in power in Storm's End. After we got rid of his grandfather, I decided to skip his father. So I'm sure Harwood probably is a little salty about that. The deal was, okay, I'll marry your daughter matrilineally. I'll get to rule as Lord of Storm's End for my lifetime, and it'll pass to my son, but that's not exactly how it went down. And, alright. Or I guess Harwood, no, Ronard Bowling. Anyway. Also, we finally got rid of the Tullys, so Catelyn has been beheaded, and Jaime is not salty at all, and Mr. Ticket is in the power in the Trident. Something to look out for is this Erwin guy. His father is Lord of the Trident, and his mother is Lady of the Reach. And, let me give him the royal privilege. And then, this guy is Jaime's son, so this guy is set to inherit the Westerlands and the throne. And then Erwin is basically set to inherit the Reach, the Westerlands, the Trident, and the throne. So, let's keep an eye on this kid. Erwin or Garrison. Garrison? Mr. Garrison? Okay, anyway. So, in this episode, we are going to have a, how would you say, the final solution to the Ironborn problem. So, Uthor has been dealing with civil wars for a while now. He put up a real fight. He is a real badass, yeah. Uthor the Tormentor, he has killed a lot of Ironborn, a lot of notable Ironborn, but it was not enough. Hold on, guys, let me turn down the music a little bit. It was not enough, and he is just about to lose. He just doesn't have enough men. He's 98% in favor of the rebels. So it's just a matter of time. But once he loses, I am going to gather up my men, sail them to the Iron Islands, and revoke all of their titles one by one, by one, by one, by one, by one. There will not be a single Ironborn ruling with a title in the whole kingdom. And I'm hoping that will be enough, but it's possible in the future there will be an Ironborn revolt. But okay, let's get started, and we will wait to see if this goes down. They're at 98%. So Uthor owes some money. I'll pay it for him, no worries. I got your back, Uthor. I hope he won't end up imprisoned, but we'll see. He doesn't have any children. Honestly, I think that who is this? My granddaughter. Let's get her trained up in diplomacy. And you know what? I'll hand her over to her mother, because her mother is doing a bang-up job as Master of Laws. Hold on. Yes. Okay. And I guess we should get her married too. Maybe to the Prince of Dorne. Maybe to Jeremy. You know what? That could be a good match. Yeah. Are they closely related? I don't think they are. Okay. That's a good match. That'll keep the peace, I think. You know what? If Uthor does lose, or lose his life, which I really hope he doesn't. Give Lorden of the Reach to Lady Joanna. Or what's her name? Lady Lana? Lana of the Reach? Lana Lannister? Yeah, Lana Lannister the Gallant. Very nice. I might give the Kingdom of the Iron Islands to the north, because then he might have the or the Trident maybe, because they might have the resources to actually do something about the Ironborn. But okay, so King Ticket has come to King's Landing to pay me homage. Very well, send him in. King Ticket kneels down and recites the words of his oath. I am not sure if this is a man I can trust. Well, you know what? He is my grandson. I am happy that he came. Alright. He wants to double swear. Okay. Okay, you know what? Maybe the game wanted to give me a repeat. I should say we are glad for your visit. Because, you know, Tywin is a cold guy. Whatever. That's weird that that happened twice. But, okay. Felice is such a caring granddaughter. I cannot deny her accomplishments. Alright, that's great. She's married to this Blount, yeah? Is he... I don't know who made this match. This is not a good match. He doesn't have any land. Should I give him the King's Gate? He's not even the heir. Yeah, I guess I'll give him the King's Gate. At least he has something. Give me Commander Morton. Okay. Oh, okay. So Uthor... I think this will be the end once this army takes this here. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get our ships up and ready. I can take some ships from the Vale, I suppose, and from the Valerians. And all... yeah, from the Stormlands. My own, I guess. Okay. And let's get them together. Oh, actually, you know, I don't think I need the men just yet. Actually, I'll just go ahead and get the ships. Oh, no ships from the Trident. Okay. I'll just go ahead and get the ships ready to go. I think this ought to be enough. Yeah. I mean, it says I can have 500. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know who I'm missing here. I guess mostly probably from the Iron Islands, but they won't be on my side. So I'll go ahead and get all my ships together so they're ready. Okay. Because shit is about to go down. Let me do a quick save. And sorry guys, my cats are running around a little bit, so you might hear them in the background. Hope that doesn't bother you. Okay. So this is gonna be it. Hopefully he is not captured. But we will see. Any day now. Yep. 100%. Okay, we have some other stuff going on. I do not need anyone like you. Ah, Victorian Greyjoy has died comatose in bed. Who is this guy? This guy wants to join me at court. I don't need you, I'm sorry. And this should be over any second now. Alright, so Gran Fulmark, King Gran. He has usurped this title, and Uthor has remained at Pike. Alright, now it is showtime. So, you know what? Let's leave these ships here. I think I have all the ships I need from this end. You guys, please sail back to Casterly Rock. And let us take care of these Ironborn once and for all. Oh no! Emmerich Hornsby has died of cancer. That is a shame. Well, his son, John Hornsby, will be rewarded with some kind of landed title. His father was totally instrumental to all of our victories. The shovel on their sigil represents the enemies that he buried. I'm going to give him his wife's ancestral seat at the Seastone Isles for his service. And who is this? Oh, that's right. I forgot. I have all these wards from the last war. You know, I will find you someone nice. Maybe I can marry you matrilineally to someone. We need to, you know, get these out. You know what? Let's marry you matrilineally to a Gory from Cape Kraken. I'm sure they'd get a kick out of having a salt cliff there. Alright, so let's just wait for the ships to get in. We are going to deliver the notice of revocation with an army holding the letter. Okay, and let's see how many ships I have together once we get there. Yeah, let me quick save again. Okay. Oh, okay, so Jasporio says that the Wolves owe them some money. It's not that much money. I can pay that for them. Ah, my wife has died. Well, it would be nice to make an opportunity for the funeral. Sure, I will honor her with the funeral. All of King's Landing shall attend. Let's say all of the lords and ladies are invited. I can use this as a political opportunity to rally support for what's about to go down. The guests will be arriving soon. I will spend lavishly on food. Okay, and let me auto-save again one more time. Yeah, so this is a good thing, I think. My wife has died. It's a tragedy. I will have a funeral, rally the support of my Bannermen, and maybe I can get remarried after the funeral. Okay, I am 70 years old. So we are just barely hanging on here. Ooh. In the Summer Islands, women dance in alluring and exotic manner, and troops of such dancers are passing through them. Should I hire them? I guess I'll do it, but that seems weird to have at a funeral for my wife. Alright guys, sorry about that. We had a little crash. So, let's go ahead and raise the men that we're going to need. Split them in half here, and we will send them directly to Volmark. Alright, and I don't know why he's so happy. Let the feast commence for the funeral. Okay. Oh, okay, so Joy believes that one of my vassals can be discouraged from factions. Okay, I'll obligate her, I suppose. I wish I could raise her to nobility. Or her husband. I don't know why I can't. So my... I can't do it if I have a regent. Okay. Well, that's okay. Okay. I kind of want some music. Maybe I can turn it up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Let me know in the comments if that bothers you with the music. Okay. Cliff Redwine has used this excuse to complain about Sir Branston. Sir Branston... he is a sworn shield in the Arbor. Yeah, so he should be arrested, and he has escaped. Okay. Well, I don't understand if he was a commander at the Arbor, why the Redwines didn't just imprison him, but okay. Okay, so she wants to petition for... Lana wants to petition for justice against Roland Flowers, so I'll order him to pay recompense. And some of my guests are not satisfied with the food, especially the Rosebees. And what is this? Uthor Lannister is complaining about Euron. Ah, a Botley, huh? Yeah, so he should be ordered and arrested for this. See if we can get our hands on him. Okay, very good. Okay, hold on. I will call him for trial. And then Teresa Lannister has used her attendance against Emphyria for trying to kill her. Well, sure. We can arrest her and maybe call her for trial. And then, what is this? Lyssa Norcross also has a problem with Mr. Flowers, so... alright, so we'll have him imprisoned as well, but he has escaped. Okay, our Master of Coin is a bit of a drunk, so he's embarrassing himself a little bit. Well, that's too bad. And then Ellen of Oxcross is mad, also at Roland Flowers. Wow. Well, we can try to imprison him again. Alright, so we finally get our hands on this guy. Can I execute him? I can. Okay, so I can execute him without really worrying about it. Can I execute Emphyria as well? Not without tyranny. Okay, well, we will see. Oh, I forgot I had these glovers. Yep, I have these people in my prison. I think they asked for a trial, but it just never came, which is quite unfortunate, really. Okay. So we have some of our men here. Let's go ahead and get the rest of them. Man, a lot of people are... Alright, pay money. Mr. Brune has a petition against Marek, the Grand Maester. My Maester has healed me many times, so I'm going to say that he is not guilty. And then Ontario Jast thinks... that this guy, Mr. Lips, has been sleeping with his wife. Well, he can order just recompense. Okay. Okay, and Lana has agreed to stand down in factions. That's good. Okay. Alright, so we have a trial of Euron the Blushing Botley. Marcella will interrogate him. She masterfully questioned the accused using every superlative available. Alright, nice job, Marcella. And he has been found guilty. So I'll let the council decide what will happen to him. Curious what did happen. So can I banish him? Alright, I'll banish him to the Night's Watch. I think if I could, I would also banish him. I can't call him for trial because he was not captured in battle? What? Okay. Let's call Emphyria next. I don't really know who that is, but... Alright, as the Silent Sisters prepare the deceased, the body of Joanna is brought to the local sept and laid atop the altar. Canopic jars of ornate design are placed at the feet of the dead, and the eldest child places the death stones upon the closed eyes of the deceased. One by one, those closest to the departed in life make their way into the sept and speak their goodbyes, shed mournful tears, and pray to the seven for the dead. As the day winds down and the last goodbye is said, the body is carried by kin along the crowd-lined streets to its final resting place. As the sun fades away, and those who knew the dead recount stories of life and deeds of the lost. And so it is done. Yeah, so I'm surprised that Tywin didn't get the widow modifier for this. Although I'm happy that he didn't, because that would probably reduce my health. And he is barely hanging on right now. Oh, look at that. And Sorella is having a baby. That's wonderful. So, what should Tywin do now? Should I get another wife? I think that might be a bit of a mistake, but it could be a good opportunity to maybe bring some other, house into the fold. But I think for now I'll maybe won't do that. It probably would just cause problems like King Viserys or something. Alright, so Marcella has made a strong case and she was found guilty. I will let the council decide what to do with her. She can be executed without a problem, so she will be beheaded. Alright. And Jorel, I don't know why these people are in jail. I kind of just want to let them go, but... well, there's some glitch going on. I think he called for a trial by combat, but it won't let me like do anything. So, I guess I'll just let him sit until he can figure his shit out. Alright, nothing like King Tywin doing justice. Good old King Tywin justice. Okay, now let's get this other... it's too much. Okay, that's okay. We'll get a little extra boat down here. Help them out. Okay. Ticket has created Southstone. That's great. Okay. No, I want the ships. Yes, to the boats, to the boats. Sorry guys, we had one more crash. But anyway, yeah, so we've been giving out some sweet Tywin justice. And now we're going to send our men up to Volmark. And then we should have all the men we need together. Okay. So, I would have loved to put Uthor as the commander for this army to deliver this news. But he's a direct vassal of the Iron Islands. Maybe after. Maybe after we do that, we can put him on there. Okay, so let us send the news. You are no longer the king of the Iron Islands. Let's see if he will accept. Let's see. He's gotten the news. The commander... oh, let me also... hold on. Alright, so he has humbly accepted my decision. I didn't put the commanders in place. Okay. Now we will put Uthor in charge. If I can. Hold on. Let me put Uthor in charge. I'm sure this will be very gratifying for Uthor. You know, he was casted out by the Ironborn, and now he can confidently walk in. Yes, and he's a direct leader. That's great. Tywin turned out to be quite a guy. Look at this guy. He is a skilled fighter. I think they were both squires together, Uthor and Tywin II, so it's a good match, I think, for them to be commanders together. Alright, so now that we have done this, let us take care of Harris. He's the one that ruined everything. He is the one who will cause this genocide. I don't know if you could really call it a genocide, but okay, Victor Lannister. Ah, yes, I will find you someone nice. You know, maybe we can marry you to a one of those Ironborn that we have laying around here. Oh, there aren't any. Okay, well then in that case, I guess let's try to get you married to this Royce. I don't know if they will accept this. And he is... ah, he's one of those Cressy kids. Okay, so he's the heir to Blackwater Rush. Okay. Yeah, we there was a small lordship that's technically a Crownland vassal. We ended up putting someone in power there who will give way to a Lannister heir. But alright, so Mr. Harlaw, you will be the first to go. This will make me mighty unpopular, probably. Alright, now Harlaw Hill. Okay, now... oh, wait. Okay, now on to Stone Tree. Oh, I was holding my breath there for a second. I thought it was going to crash again. Whenever it goes to the next month, it always happens. Alright, and now to Baron. Alright. Now let's go to Volmark. Okay. Alright. Alright, so now we will take Volmark. Everyone's accepting so far. I guess they see the writing on the wall and the big-ass army that's there. And they know no one can stand against me. Okay, and who is the High Lord of Nettlemont? The drums. Okay. So let's go on over there then. And I'll pop in another quick save. This is going more peaceful than I thought. I was actually kind of hoping for a little bit of war. We'll see. It's possible that eventually enough of my vassals are going to get mad about all these revocations that enough of them might join in a civil war against me. But we'll see. We'll see how that shakes out. Okay, so we are just making our way out here. So when it comes to pike, I think I'm going to use cheat codes to remove these. And here's why. It's kind of stupid. If I want to revoke their titles, I need to revoke Uthor's title, and obviously he wouldn't agree to that. But if I told Uthor, listen man, you can have all of this, I'll revoke it from them, obviously he would accept that. So I will use cheat codes to take away these titles after I revoke all of them. That way I will have suffered all of the pain of revoking vassals, because you know I will have revoked so many vassals that it'll be like maxed out at everyone hating me at 100 anyway. So I'm going to do it that way. As you guys know, I don't really like using cheat codes, but sometimes you have to for it to make sense. Okay, let me pop in another. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. I really think it's okay. Obviously, Uthor would agree to this. And in the game, I have to go through him first, so it doesn't make any sense. Okay. So let's take care of the good brothers. Alright, Mr. Aaron of Wick. You will be next. And I think once I'm done with the good brothers and the drums, I think I'm just going to try and do it all at once. Oh, so Marcella has been in... What is this? She's... Oh, okay, good. He's accepted. So she's given into her charitable nature and been donating to the poor. Oh my god, no, that's horrible. Okay, so now let's go to the drums. And after that, I think I'm just going to try to revoke their titles without moving the army, just because it's kind of a pain, and I think we've made our point. And he will also accept. So that's great. Okay, let's do one more quick save. Let me check how these guys are seeing me now. Okay, they still don't hate me, actually. Does she? Yes, so she's at maximum negative 100. Okay, so you and you. If I do it at the same time, I wonder if I will have a problem. Let's see. Okay, now he accepted. And he accepted too. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to try to just do the rest of them in one row. So, come on. Okay, so the Farwinds, Pebbleton, the Merlins, that's a cute name. The Greyjoys, the Orkwoods, and the other Orkwoods, and these Farwinds as well. Okay, let's hope that they will also accept the revocation, and I'm just really paranoid about the crashes, so I'm going to keep blabbing on about my quick save, sorry. I notice sometimes if you revoke too many titles at once, it can cause problems, but alright, it looks like everyone has accepted. We just have to use the cheat codes for those. Okay, so now guys, I have revoked all of the titles of these Ironborn. So now what I'm gonna do, as I said before, I'm gonna use cheat codes to take these titles and give them to Uthor. Because again, it doesn't make sense. The only way I could revoke these titles is if I first revoked Uthor's title. and I don't want to do that. So give me 1 second. I will use those cheat codes to do that. Alright guys, sorry, I accidentally hit space when I was going between checking the title names, like, and the days went forward a little bit. But yeah, these are the cheats that I used, so I just took those lordships away from them and gave it directly to... Ah, damn it, wait, hold on. One more. Oh, you know what, actually no, never mind. Oh, okay, so Uthor gave that to this guy. Okay, that's good. So that's pretty much exactly what I would want him to do. Okay, actually, sorry guys, one more thing. I also want to take away these smaller ones as well. So let me take care of that real quick. Okay guys, sorry about that. Okay, so I used the rest of the cheat codes to take care of all of the baronies and septs and castles here. So these are now all held by good how do you call it? What would you call that? Faith of the Seveners? Good Seveners, I guess. Okay, so now it's time to give out the rest of these titles. How much can he have in his dements? It doesn't say. Okay, well, who can we give these to? Alright, so definitely I'm going to give Mr. Hornsby a title here. I wanted to give Saltcliffe to him because that's his wife's house. But I guess that won't work. Where is Mr. Hornsby? Hornsby. I forgot what his first name was. Okay, hold on a second. He was pretty young. So let's just go by court. Hornsby. He was here. Okay. I don't think it'll let me search. I wish you could search this way. Yeah, it's so stupid that like the search doesn't work like that. Okay, I don't know where he is. That sucks. Yeah, I've been playing this game for a really long time. I still haven't really figured out the search function, which is kind of embarrassing. If you guys know how to do it, let me know. But I'm really confused why I can't just type in the name. Like, if I type in Lannister, does anything come up? That comes up, so I don't know why the Hornsby doesn't. Yeah, okay, well, he was married to a Saltcliffe. So maybe that would help. And it was this one? No. Or maybe it was this one. No. Was it Aura? No. He was married to a Saltcliffe, I thought. Was it Gemma? No. Gela? No. No, I have no idea how to find him. That's so stupid. I would find him by his father, but his father is dead. Okay, hold on. Let's try again. And I could have sworn she was at my court. Okay, I feel really stupid. I really want to give him some land, but I have no idea how to find him because it won't let me search his name. And I can't go back because of all the crashes. So I don't know what to do. Hold on. He had the Dragon Gate, I want to say. No, he had the King's Gate. There's no history. The City of King's Landing. No, he didn't have that. Not the White Sword Tower. Okay. And I can't check the King's Gate for some reason. That is really stupid. I don't know how to find him. I have no idea how to find him because I can't search by his last name. This is really stupid. Well, that sucks. I would love to give him a landed title for all the work that his father has done, but I literally can't find him because the game won't let me search by his last name. And I don't remember what his first name was. I guess I can go back and check in the video, but then I'd have to stop this and then come back and do it. Well, you know, guys, I'm not gonna sit here and put you through all of this, I guess. So, okay, well, you know what? I will keep something for him, and maybe I will go back and give it to him later if I can find it. But okay. So, I also have to do a few more revocations as well, because there are a few other ones here. Alright, so, Harlaw, you are gone. You are gone, Hagmeyer. You are gone, Miss Greygarden, Ironfoot. You are gone. Now this might cause a little rebellion. Rebellion of the Barons. Alright, all gone. The case... Oh, okay, if Kenning has it, then... I wonder how that happened. I guess Uthor gave that out too. Yeah, good brothers. Be a good brother and get the F out of here. Okay. Yes, so let's get you out of Pebbleton. And let's get you out of here too. Man, okay. And they are just all saying yes. What a weird sigil, like a duck foot. I wonder if that's the actual sigil. Oh, wait. Alright, of Corpse Lake. Jesus Christ. That's a badass name. Okay. And that's everything. So, everything has been taken. Let's just see if they accept. Or if we will have some pushback. Okay. Okay, Corpse Lake. And that is everything, I think. Black Blood, that's a cool castle name. Okay. Anything else? A few more? Alright. Okay, so let me go ahead and quick save that. Okay, so sorry to put you guys through me searching for that Hornsby kid. I just really want to give him some titles. Maybe what I'll do is after this, I'll pause it and try to find him. See if I can find him. But okay, actually, you know what? Yeah, let me pause it real quick. I'll try to find him and give him a landed title. Alright, guys, I found him. I feel like an idiot. So he's married to a drum, not to a salt cliff. But okay, guys, sorry to put you through that. Maybe I'll edit out that part where I was trying to find him. We'll see. But okay, I'm going to go ahead and give him... well, so what? Her father held the High Lordship of the Sea Stones, but also Old Wick. So I will give him Old Wick as a reward for his service, his father's service to us. I guess I could give him a High Lordship, but I think that's a bit much. His father was a commoner, kind of rose up out of nothing. But okay, we'll go ahead and give them Old Wick. Yes. All right. So Lord John of Old Wick. Very good for you. Those... dang it. Okay, there are a few more guys here. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I forgot to revoke those titles, and I didn't want to revoke his title to get rid of the rest of them. But okay, I used cheat codes to give these titles to me, rather than having to first revoke his title, then revoke their title. and I think they would have accepted. Hold on. So now all of these castles and cities and septs are now under him. They are part of his vassalage. But okay, so now that he has that, and Uthor has given these away, I could let Uthor decide how to give these out, but I think what I'm gonna do is find adult men of my dynasty who are not rulers, and give them some titles. Okay, whoa, when did this guy go to the Night's Watch? So Damian Lannister, member of the Night's Watch, okay. Tybalt Lannister, he's Hand of the King. Ah, okay, he's my cousin. Okay, well, I will give him, let's say, maybe Harlaw. We can give him the High Lordship of Harlaw. Where does this lead? Oh, but that leads to Prince Jeremy of Dorne, so never mind. Maybe Leslin? He's not the heir to anything. Yeah, so we can give Leslin Lannister maybe the High Lordship of Harlaw. Is his daughter married to anyone? No, okay. And he has a brother, Timond the Spotted. Maybe I can give him Volmark. Yeah, I'll give him Volmark maybe, and include the lower titles. Or no, first Volmark. Okay, and then what was under him? Oh, Case. He already has that. Okay, great. And I will give him Case as a vassal if I need to. Okay, never mind. Doesn't look like I need to. Okay, and then I will give his brother Leslin. Okay, hold on. Leslin is younger, so I will just give him Stone Tree. Okay, and then I will give his older brother the High Lordship of Harlaw with all the lower titles. Okay, so this branch of the family has their own little seat here in Harlaw. Okay, and what about Quinton? He's not the heir to anything. His father Tigett is not the heir to anything. Okay, so then this Tigett Lannister, who I don't really know exactly how he was related to me. Distantly related Lannister. Let's go ahead and I guess we can give him... oh, wait, hold on. You need Harlaw Hall. I don't know why you don't have it already. What? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Little glitch. This is what I'm talking about. This is why you need cheat codes in this game. This guy, I guess I didn't give him this title by accident. So... But then... It let me give him the High Lordship, but it said that my regent wouldn't let me give him that lordship, which is really stupid. So anyway, okay, so we need to give him Harlaw Hall, of course, and the regent. Okay, well, then I'll just hand these out to whoever, and then I'll transfer the vassalage later. Okay, yeah, sometimes this game doesn't make sense. It's letting me hand out these lordships, but it wouldn't let me do it. Oh. It wouldn't let me do it in that particular case. For what reason? No idea. Probably because since he already has land now, maybe they want to reduce it. What is this? So, okay, this is already controlled by Timond. Okay. Okay, all right. Any other Lannisters who I can hand these out to? So Quinton, I could. That's right. Okay. So Quinton, I'll go ahead and give your son maybe this, yeah, this Black Tide. And you, I will give the High Lordship of the Seastone Isles. Okay, and why do I have this? No idea. Wait, what? I gave that to his son. I'm so confused. I gave this to his son, not to him. Okay, I think the game is kind of freaking out, or maybe I'm freaking out. Okay, will it let me give this to him? Possibly. What was this called? Orkwatch? Orkmont. Oh my god. It just let me give it to him. Okay. Sorry guys, had to use a little cheat code there. It just let me give him another lordship. I don't know why it wouldn't let me give another one. Okay. Anyway. So... Yes. Okay. So now we need to transfer those vassalages. So it would be... What? Nettlemont? Yeah. And... where was Mr. Hornsby? You're already under him. Okay, wonderful. Okay, now we need to give out the big one. So let's see. This guy's the Justiciar of Lannisport. He's not the heir to anything. So I will go ahead and give... I'm just going to straight up give him the High Lordship of Great Wick and all the lower titles. But it's... What? I'm so confused. I think this game is bugging out. So he... What happened to the High Lordship of... I'm so confused. Is he the High Lord of Great Wick? He is. Okay. And why do I still have these? Okay, let me see if I can give him... Oh my god, okay. Okay, Hammerhorn with the lower titles. And Pebbleton with the lower titles. Okay. Now all we need to do is give out this one, Far Isle, or what's it called? No, not Far Isle. Lonely Light. And you are the heir to Lannisport, so you don't need it. Victor, you are the heir to Blackwater Rush, so you don't need it. Tybalt, you are Hand of the King, but this leads back to Jeremy. Daemon, you are of the Night's Watch. Okay. Well, are there any other loyal vassals or loyal commanders that I could grant this to? Maybe to Joy's husband. She has been a pretty good Master of Whispers, so you know what? I will give... You know what? No. Well, wait. Didn't he used to have a title? I'll just give him the Castle of the Dragon Gate. Okay. And... excuse me. Oh, but that means I've lost her. Okay. Well, she served me well. So, Nella, you will be my new Master of Whispers, I guess. And let's get you married to someone at court. Yeah, how about this guy? An Aaron. Okay. Well, I don't know. You know, I'll just give this to Uthor and I'll let him choose what to do with Lonely Light. But okay, anyway, so now let us give Uthor Lannister the Kingdom of the Iron Islands once again. Okay, so Uthor the Tormentor has become the King of the Iron Islands. So we can go ahead and save this now. Okay, so guys, I am so sorry about how that last part ended up. I did not expect it to be so tedious and confusing, but you can see why it's good to have cheat codes ready. Because it was like I was giving out titles and my region did not have a problem with it, and then, I don't know. But then all of a sudden it was a problem when I wanted to give a smaller title. So, very confusing. But now, all of the Ironborn are gone. And all of the Iron Islands are ruled by the Lannisters. In fact, maybe I could even rename the kingdom into the Lannister Isles. Although maybe that would be a little cringe. So we could call it the Lannister Isles. Or the Lion Isles. That sounds better. The Lion Isles and the Ironborn. Maybe as a little joke there. But okay. So we have the Lion Isles and the Ironborn. Okay, guys. So that is the end of this episode here. I'm going to release a smaller video in a moment about Tywin and what we're going to do next for this series. So, congratulations, King Tywin, on finally getting rid of those pesky Ironborn. The only way to get rid of, to make sure that Tywin had power, I'm sorry, the Lannisters had power in the Iron Islands, was to get rid of all of the Ironborn. It was impossible to do what I did in the North, or the Vale, or Dorne in the Iron Islands, because there was a different religion and a different culture. But now they have been thoroughly quelled. So, alright guys, thank you very much, and I will see you next time.